Cross with a steal. There's 25 seconds left to play in the third. The shot by Lowry, no good.
He's giving them little to nothing at the offensive end. I can't put it any other way.
From deep, Rose, 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Lowry with the ball. And it's blocked by Mirotic, but he stays with it. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Bulls lead by 18. From the United Center in Chicago, back in a moment. And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. The Bulls leading by 18. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. Lowry and DeRozan are the guard tandem. Patterson is the 4 with Valanciunas in the middle. And it's Johnson in at the 3. Now here is Lowry. Patterson, the screen. Johnson with it. He's picked up by Heinrich. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. Clark, one thing about Kyle Lowry, he has a bulldog mentality. We saw that from his days at Villanova.
No question about that, and I love that about him. He's very simple, not really flashy, just consistently beats the rock. He wears his opponents down.
And so Lowry nails both of them.
And talking about Lowry, going to Toronto was a godsend for him. I mean, he had clashed with a number of coaches early in his career. His hard-headedness had been working against him. But in Toronto, he learned how to buy into a system and save the wrath for his opponent.
Raptors trail by 16. Stolen by Rose. And Heinrich has it in the corner. It's stolen by DeRozan. And oh, here we go. DeRozan, nobody back. And he gets the bucket.
And really just straight to the basket with a full head of steam.
Well, if you're going to throw it down, make sure you throw it down with force. And for Lowry, he's been on fire the past couple of seasons. He's shown toughness, leadership, and the instinct to make winning plays on the court at both ends.
Here's Johnson, and he banks in the layup.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
Chicago calls timeout.
Yeah, you can see they've gave up a lot of points here in this run, and he just wants to break the momentum before this thing gets out of hand.
And, you know, that's a huge part of a coach's job, making sure you keep your guys in the best position. Possible at all times, so I like this timeout.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
I was able to listen in on what Chicago's coach was going over with his team. He wants to make sure they stay assertive and aggressive on the offensive end, saying, I don't want to sit on this lead. Let's build on it and not give them a chance of coming back. Guys?
Pau Gasol was the #3 pick back in 2001. He managed to average 18 and 9 his first season, was Rookie of the Year, became a perennial All-Star. There's no way his younger brother Mark, who was a second-round pick, could ever match up to that, right? Not so fast, people. Mark's pretty good, too.
And Toronto has possession. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Here's Johnson, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Nothing fancy there. Didn't need it.
Nope. His only concern right now, Clark, is getting the points on the board. Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying, Clark, to get back into this game like this.
Yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, partner?
Yeah, I would have to say there are a lot of questions right now from a defensive standpoint. That's for sure.
And DeRozan kicks to Patterson. The three-pointer, no good. The Bulls leading by 14. Rose attacking. DeRozan with the rebound. For Toronto, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Lowry kicks to DeRozan. Lowry against Rose. And Gasol sends it back. Fast break, here they come. Heinrich inside the three-point line. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. DeRozan passes to Lowry. Johnson dishes to DeRozan. Screened by Valanciunas. Left side Lowry puts up a three. The second chance effort, and Valanciunas with the layup.
The tenacity. On that interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
And it will go, and the Bulls' lead is cut down now to just 12 on the basket from Johnson. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Gasol inside. Patterson on him. Rose kicks to Gasol. The dish to Heinrich. Pass to Dunleavy. On its way from Gibson for two. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, there were a lot of other places he could have gone with the basketball instead of forcing that shot up.
Here's Heinrich. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got his 8th assist in the game. Raptors trail by 14. Now Lowry outside DeRozan. To the inside, Valanciunas. Great D that time from Gibson. Bulls have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. To the right side. Three-pointer, Heinrich. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Really just continuing to increase the lead. This one should be easy for the rest of the way.
Yeah, and you know, Greg, at this late stage, a lead like that, it has a team really feeling quite good about itself, and deservedly so.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very to chance. Impressive win for the Bulls.
It was like watching a three-point shooting contest tonight here, Clark.
I call them warm-up jump shots. I mean, 3 after 3. It paid off for them in the end.
And the strong effort here will convert into what will be their 50th win on the season.
And they will walk out of here feeling really good about themselves today, guys. A big win over a conference foe they'd split their previous 2 games with.
Greg, they've got one more game left against them, and there's no doubt they'll use this as a jumping-off point to take another game off them later in the year. At least that's the plan.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Rose. A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash over. Yeah, might as well tack on a few more points to the lead, I guess. This is going to be a dominant win for them.
That's the right word for it, Greg. Dominant. This one was as one-sided as we've seen in a while.
And the Raptors call time here. They're losing by 17. 104 left in the fourth quarter. .104 left in the fourth. Down low, here's Aldridge. Chicago grabs the miss. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. And Brooks, here we go. It's tipped, and he recovers it. And it's Gibson, that time on the assist by Brooks. And the Bulls lead by 19.
And you can sense the fact that they didn't want to let the fans down here. It's been a fun night to be in the building.
Greg, it really has been. I mean, such a lively, vibrant atmosphere, and no doubt that played a part in the big win.
Ross passes to Scola. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Fellas, that two-hand monster slam was vicious.
I don't think there was anyone, and I mean anyone, that could have stopped him on that one.
I tell you what, I'm glad they didn't try, because somebody might have got their feelings hurt. Just look at how quickly the lead has grown here over the last few possessions.
Clear case here, partner, of saving their best for last. Quite a run.
And he gets it to go.
And this run not really doing them any good at this point, as late as it's starting to evolve.
Yeah, but kudos to him, Greg. I mean, the fight they're showing now, you got to give them credit for that. Would have been really easy to pack it in.
And they clearly are just destroying this group right now from the three-point line.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. I mean, they are fully stretched out trying to stop the three-point shot and still haven't been able to do it.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
Yeah, they were the superior team in every department, in every category to me, Kevin. I know their fans loved it and appreciated it.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Pal, this win was punctuated by some quality defensive plays. How important is the defensive execution to your success?
Well, defense got to be always our motor. You know, if we get some stops, we're doing a good job defensively, everything will be okay from that point on. So we just got to continue to emphasize our defense.
Thank you for the time, sir. Guys, back to you.
Doris, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And now we'll head over to the studio with Ernie Johnson.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Hey y'all, Ernie Johnson here along with Kenny Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome back for the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Derrick Rose.
Just a sensational performance on a lot of levels, Ernie. Too many levels to talk about. Man, in some game, he's in the background. He doesn't get the chance to be the star of the show, but not tonight. He's the star tonight. Put him on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
And you're having a night shooting in the high 50s.
And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure. For Kenny the Jet Smith,